In this video, we're gonna do a ceiling in, what is this, a Fiat Doblo? Yes. Fiat Doblo, because looked online and no one's really done a decent video. So the plan is to put 3 battens. The middle one's gonna be easy because we can just screw a piece of wood to that. This end one here, there's like screw holes. You can put pieces of wood in there, but it's at an angle. And then this one over here, the top here is, we're gonna put pieces of wood there as well. So we're gonna start by putting a batten directly here, but it's at an angle. Like if I push it up there, you can see, but it's only a slight angle. So I'm gonna trim some off the side. Oh wait. It's not quite straight. Still not quite there, I don't think. Yeah, that works. 3 slightly angled pieces. Now we need to attach them. I've got these self-tapping screw thingies. Probably a bit overkill, but it's the only thing I've got. Started with pilot holes in the wood to make it easier, and then recessed a space where the bolt head was going to go. Then drilled through the pilot holes where it was going to go into the metal and put some pilot holes into the metal. That made it much easier to screw in the bolts. Okay, so now we've got 3 solid pieces of wood, kind of in an arc, ready for attaching something to. No idea what we're attaching to it yet though. Next I'm going to do this bit, which is the second trickiest part because there's already screw holes in there, which makes life a little bit easier, but there's only 4, so I can't put a single piece of wood and then 2 either side to get a nice arc. I think I'm just going to put a single piece there and a single piece there. Another 2 solid pieces of wood attached. That took 2.5 hours just to attach 5 pieces of wood. But we now have a batten structure at the back, batten structure at the front. The middle one will be easy to attach. Just got to decide what we're doing with the ceiling first. Now I'm going to do the middle one, and I'm just going to put 2 4mm pieces of plywood, so they end up being 8mm pieces. One thing I forgot to cover in this video is the ceiling insulation. As you can see in this shot, we used the same sticky back insulation that Sean used on the floor. Now some people do use a lot more insulation than this. Now this is only a tiny campervan, so once we've got all the metal surfaces covered, the walls and ceiling up, it's gonna generate a lot of heat in that space. So yeah, we went for the cheap and easy method. The reason I use multiple thin pieces is because it's more flexible. And in the end, I used 3 pieces to make it line up with the ceiling fan. That's the middle batten done, but Sean has decided to go with decorative cladding, and that means screwing in 1 piece at a time, so the original battens I put won't work. Because on this front piece, we've got 2 bits of wood there, but for the battens going here, there's nothing to screw onto. Same as the corners, and same as the back section, because there is some spaces, and especially towards the end. So I'm gonna put a strip of plywood on these as well. And whilst I was fitting plywood strips to the battens, Sean was in my workshop sanding the decorative cladding flat and cutting it all to size. And once all those jobs were done, it was time to start fitting it. Four pieces in, and totally forgot to put the wires through, so we're going to do that and carry on. There is quite a bit of space. Hey, that was easy enough. Oh my god, there's so much cable for these. Where are you going? There you are, right. Nice. Come on. Fiat multi-jets. Before we've put the final edge pieces in, we need to make some holes for the lights. Now these are the standard 12 volt down lights that you just kind of push in. As far as I'm aware, they're all the same size. But I remember from last time that you can't just cut a hole and push them in. So I had to actually watch one of my original videos from when I was doing my camper van to remember how to do this. I don't know what it is about Sean's van, but it keeps breaking my drill bits. Okay, we've got the hole drilled. Now, if we feed the cable through there, and try to push it in, it won't go. And that's because we need to cut a very tiny notch for these little wings to push against. There we go, notches either side. They don't need to be neat because they're gonna get hidden, and I didn't know how deep to cut them, so I checked halfway through. Now, you just get your light, feed your cable through, line the little wings up, and push it in. Boom, done. I'll show you this from the back as well so you can see what's going on. Basically, push that in there, push it in. There we go. Might have been in my van for 4 years, I think, and they don't fall out, but I'm just gonna push that out for now, and it just falls out like that. Okay, so light number 1, this is the first in the circuit, comes down and we connect the wires directly like that. And then when you get to light number 2, you twist the wires together so they're linked, but they're ready to connect to light number 3. But before you start wiring it together, push the lights in because the cables have to sit on the other side of the wood. Stop laughing. So, cable's gonna go through there. What's that?
Got a mat behind the door.
One of your really ugly mats. Boom. So that is the ceiling done. We're gonna leave the 2 edge sections until we've got the walls in, so we know exactly where it's gonna meet up, and then we can cut the pieces exactly to the length or figure out a different way of sealing the joins. What do you think about your ceiling?
Very happy with my ceiling.
Let's do that again.
Oh, what was wrong with that? Oh, I look so hungover.
So, Sean, are you happy with the ceiling?
Ecstatic with my ceiling.
Were you like, oh, what word should I use?
Oh, yeah.
Cool, right, next week we'll do the solar panel.